My work is spiritual. Whew, bruh. So much on my mind. I don't even know where to start. When this truth explodes, that everything we've been taught to believe within this Eurocentric society has all been an illusion. When it's widely known who we really are and our land of origin, when it's widely known what these lands are here in America, mm, 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 bruh, this is the real Egypt. And we're the real biblical people. See, when it gets widely known that you actually lynched the biblical people, you burned alive the biblical people, God's true people. See, all of this time they've been diverting your attention over to the Middle East, over to Africa, over to Europe, Russia, Ukraine, all while they ignore what's happening in these lands over here. Everything that we're seeing on the media is a charade, is a deflection, is a diversion, is misdirecting constantly, constant misdirection, constant disinformation from your government. And the people that actually have the spiritual clarity and understanding in order to help any of you nations who don't realize that you are in a confederacy with the worst of the heathen. Yet you think you can fight against the worst of the heathen. See, like how they subdued us, they will squash and subdue you. Okay? Because the worst of the heathen, hands down, uh, hold on, bro. That's annoying. Oh, goodness sakes, bro. I'm trying. Hands down, the worst of the heathen is able to subdue physically. Okay? When there's no spiritual people that's spiritually awakened, okay? Walking in obedience to the eternal laws of love, okay? When we're asleep and we don't know who we are, then evil can just reign supreme, okay? Because there ain't no spiritual might upon the earth, which is more powerful than the physical, okay? So that means that the worst of the heathen can subdue all humanity and all creation physically, okay? Now, because these nations are confederate with the worst of the heathen, they cannot be successful against the worst of the heathen unless They sever ties with the worst of the heathen by joining themselves with the living witnesses, the final living witnesses. We be the final living witnesses. And I really don't care what people want to think about that. That's your problem. Okay? Time's up for the illusion. Okay? We're the true biblical people. This is the true biblical land. We've all been lied to the entirety of our life. It's your problem if you want to stay attached to the illusion. It's no longer my problem. So, on that note, shalom.